I'm the game designer, which means it's my job to make sure the players are having a great time, regardless of whether they are playing the more fairy tale like Golem or the more scary Arachnoid. That of course means that I'm tackling problems from a lot of different areas of game development, ranging from story structure to level and puzzle design, data analysis, or user experience. Luckily though, I'm a generalist with experiences ranging from game design, programming, graphic design, and even real-time visual effects. Coincidentally, I joined Divr just after I completed my successfully kickstarted card game project, so that I guess that I like challenge and trying new things, which is a good thing because there's plenty of these in a location-based VR. In the real world, we have these 250 square meters of space that's filled with walls, various props, cameras, optotrack sensors. In the virtual world, however, we have these huge and inviting environments, scary narrow passages, wonders of the past, and even inventions for the future. And while we have to be really mindful of the limitations of the physical space, and striving to match the perception of both these worlds, real and virtual, the virtual world is really where the magic comes to life. Well, it's incredible how immersive these location-based virtual reality experiences can be if they are done right. I mean, there are no controllers, no artificial ways of movement, no non-diegetic elements of the world. There's really nothing to break the illusion. And this kind of unique feeling of presence is one of the key strengths of the medium that we chose to build our experiences around. For example, we are tailoring the narrative of our experiences to include the players themselves. And I mean, no anonymous heroes, no virtual avatars, but really the players. So that we don't expect you to be a sharpshooter, a professional hacker, a seasoned detective. Because the moment you realize that such a role doesn't align with your skill set or feelings, the heart of the illusion really breaks apart. When we built Golem, the first experience, we were one of the very few who didn't rely on guns. And that's a challenge, because guns and shooting can easily focus attention and manage the player's expectations really well. So that we had to find more creative ways if we wanted to achieve the same level of intuitiveness and dramatic challenge at the same time. But in the end, the reward of seeing the players immersed in the worlds we created is worth it all. Nobody doubts there truly is a magical creature coming to life before them in Golem. The people, they are walking carefully around the railway tracks on the ground that we have. They lower their head when they are going to a tunnel, and they back away from danger. And for me, it's no longer just a game when you believe it's real. Yeah, well, there's one really interesting challenge that we faced during designing Arachnoid. We had this lever puzzle, which really nicely encouraged communication and teamwork. And we were pretty sure the players would have no problem solving it at all. But in the end, the playtest showed that we were wrong. The players didn't get it, they had problems solving it. At first, we thought the UI was at fault, which is totally reasonable given how challenging it is to communicate everything using just diegetic elements in the world. But in the end, we realized the puzzle itself was okay. There was nothing wrong with it. The main problem was that we used it in a place and part of the game where the players are feeling really adventurous, explorational, and they just subconsciously refuse to focus and solve a logical puzzle. They would just walk around and excitedly, yet randomly interact with the letters. So that in the end we had to focus on the mood and keep it and just adjust the puzzle to better fit the situation.